Are you scared that AI will replace you? That's one of the most common questions going on right now in the kind of self-help and business space when it comes to AI, and especially what we've seen with OpenAI's advancements with Sora and the whole demo showing off how this video AI purely from some basic text prompts has basically just revolutionized what is now possible for AI. And many famous people have commented on this. Obviously, now Tate's commented on it, Iman's commented on it, all of the entrepreneurial gurus have commented on it in the self-help space. And I'm no self-help entrepreneurial guru. I'm just some guy posting, sharing his thoughts on social media. But what I wanted to do is express my thoughts, concerns, but also what I think you can do and what I'm certainly doing moving forward. One, my first opinion that is as a creative person, my background and passion is in filmmaking, and I love telling stories through a camera, using cameras as a tool and using any tool really to tell a story. I might even do animated work in the future, but I love kind of live action. I love shooting anything for real. And so, as someone that loves that, and I have a passion and desire for, shooting things for real and making films and telling stories. So, I want to comment on it with that, viewpoint first, but also as someone that is, has been in the marketing agency space for over a year now, and someone building a brand new agency that is specifically a content creation creative agency. And then anyone that, whether you use AI already or you're kind of worried about the advancements of AI, or maybe you're optimistic or pessimistic, whatever you may be, whatever your view may be or opinion might be about I want to kind of comment on various subjects and give my overall opinion. So to begin with, as a filmmaker, as a creative person, at first, when I started seeing AI and obviously the advancements of ChatGPT and OpenAI over the past 2, 3 years, I was on the fence really, and I still am on the fence. I've been a bit skeptical. I have the initial kind of gut instinct worry that is just, damn, am I gonna lose my ability to be able to tell stories because I can just write a text prompt and make something that would take me a week or two to film and now get it created in a couple of minutes or maybe even seconds in the future? That's certainly a possibility. But then, for instance, when I first saw the Sora AI demo for the first time, the trailer on YouTube, initially for about 2, 3 seconds, I was kind of dreading what could happen. I think mainly because of my passion for being creative and filming things for real. But then I took the position where I take in terms of the business side of things, which for me is that I use AI to benefit me and my business. So instead of worrying that AI is going to take over my job and take my business, and I'm going to be left behind and I'm going to be, just left without a job, the way I see it is that AI is a tool, and AI has the ability to help me with my work. So, whether I've been a freelancer in the past and I'm using AI, or whether I haven't used AI, if I take the stance that AI is actually a great tool that benefits me in my work, whether it saves me time, it lets me be more creative, it gives me more opportunities to make better things in the same amount of time as before, and leverage the AI as a tool to make my work better and improve the quality of my work and improve the efficiency of my work, then absolutely I can be optimistic about the future advancements of AI. I think there's certainly sides to it where, I could potentially miss out, like the kind of fulfillment I get from going and making something for real, generally in a film or, in my business, content creation. But then I also realized that there's a lot of time and headaches that go into that and logistical issues and all these things to do with making this all possible. And I actually realized that yes, some of the fulfillment and joy there and passion to an extent is lost, but I make up for that with what it provides me. Which, say for in this instance, if I continue using the example of Sora and Sora AI, now the video, text prompt, now we have video AI generation from just a text prompt. To me, like I said, the first couple of seconds of seeing that, I thought, damn, that's taken the enjoyment out of like that enjoyment of going and filming something's gone. But then I went to the business side of it first and I thought about the leveraging side of it, and then I realized, well, actually, yeah, I can just leverage this. I can use this to help me in my filmmaking. I can use this to help me in my business and in my work. I can use this as a tool to help me improve my filmmaking. For instance, I can get it to help me improve the overall production value and the quality of my stories. I can get it to create an entire, what's called an establishing shot, which is I can literally get it to give me a drone shot of a city or, you know, cars and the traffic in, a part of a town or a rural place, something that I can't create myself that would require a larger budget. I can create for the price that is the OpenAI ChatGPT subscription and access to Sora. For like $20 a month, $25 a month, I can create like unlimited, or to a certain extent, unlimited clips of, anything I couldn't create or wouldn't have the option or ability to create or access to because of for budget reasons, you know, or even extended beyond the comprehension of my imagination so far. But thanks to Sora and AI, that's now possible. So when you take that, stance with it, you then realize what is actually possible with AI. So as a filmmaker, I had an initial, for a few seconds, worry, but then I realized how much I can leverage AI as a tool. So whether you share that opinion with me or not, I'd be interested to know, let me know in the comments what you think. Then I think as a business owner, as someone that's gone from, using it as a freelancer, I was barely using it to begin with. I was kind of using the free version of ChatGPT to begin with when I was kind of freelancing, help me write a piece of copy, or, I was actually using a lot of the AI kind of making shorts out of long form, kind of compiling them together. I used a couple of them before and they helped me, save hours because if I was making, 3 to 5 shorts per day, it would take me maybe 1.5 hours to make those 3 to 5 shorts. But instead, I give it a long form piece and it gives me like 10 shorts in about 10 minutes. And then just the processing and rendering time of that. And then I put those into my editing software. And then within half an hour, I have some I have like 5 to 10 clips, so it's saving me like an hour a day, or it literally can save you like 99% of the time in most cases, or at least for me like 90% of the time. So there, I've had the massive advancements so far. And then when it comes to just the business side of things, you know, I now look at AI and realize that, my newest agency, Easy360, is a creative marketing agency. And to begin with, my initial premise for the business was I want to create the Uber of marketing. I want to literally create a subscription based business model for small business owners to be able to utilize content creators and utilize creative people and marketing experts to become their marketing department. And initially it was I want to help freelance videographers and people that are struggling creative people, provide them with freelance work and contract based work, sometimes fixed and full time based work, and allow them to just work on, rota depending on what jobs are available. And now I've realized with this, with, Sora, with AI and ChatGPT and with OpenAI, it does limit certain things, obviously, like the cost of hiring a freelancer to go and do some work for the day. You know, I still don't think AI is at that level where it can completely replace the need for a content creator to go to a business and film there for the day or for half a day or a couple of hours or so. But I certainly think we're close to that point where the ideas, at least, that that business wants to have as content can be replaced by the AI. And so I think for now, at least, for the next couple of years, or for maybe 1 to 3 years, maybe going into 2026 or 7, I think that for now, freelancers using freelancers that have relied on these gigs and content creation projects and filmmaking videography projects to come along, I think now you can utilize it to your advantage. Leverage it still as a tool that you can use and let it speed up your work, whether it is the editing side or the content side or the logistics side. Because if we don't take into account just Sora, the video side of it, AI is more than just a prompt and some responses. AI can, systemize your entire business if you want. So as someone that is the business owner, and potentially if you're transitioning from freelancer to business owner or whatever position you might be in, utilize AI as the ultimate tool to leverage to improve the overall speed, efficiency, any aspect of your work that you can. And, for instance, now, if you are, in fear of AI or whatever it might be, think of it this way. If you don't have a good understanding of marketing or sales or content creation or whatever the skill is that you want to provide as a service, you can literally charge a business a good retainer, let's say $500 to $1,000 to begin with. Pay ChatGPT for the $24 a month, $25 a month for the subscription, and then utilize ChatGPT to create whatever the product that you're wanting to create as the service is. So for instance, if you want to provide, copywriting services to a business to write their posts for them, you can literally use ChatGPT to help you with prompts. Find free prompts online and work on those prompts and get ChatGPT Plus to basically create the copy for you that you will then provide as a service to a business. So you don't have to have any prior experience or skills in copywriting and marketing in this case to be able to sell it as a service. So if you didn't already have the skill, then AI is literally here to be your savior. So I think, generally, you know, with AI, with all of it, whether it's, for me as a content creator, as a filmmaker, creative person, or as a business owner, I think it's the ultimate tool to leverage. And who knows where the advancements with it will go. But I do think that overall, if you're in fear of AI, then, I think it will continue to take over and you'll be left behind. However, if you want to see it as the tool to leverage and continue to leverage as it improves, then you can treat it in the best way possible, which is just a tool that will help you improve your work. And if you see it that way, then it won't replace you and it will just improve your work or improve your creative abilities because it can give you ideas. It can give you, if you're a creative person, it can give you story prompts, story ideas. Literally endless ideas, like endless things you can do with AI right already. And who knows where it's going to go. So to kind of end the ramble about it, I think generally look at it in the most optimistic way you can, because if you don't, it will replace you. And whether you're a freelancer, then it will replace you. And, someone like me as an agency owner, I'm going to be utilizing AI and I already am. And it's saving me, it will save me tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, if not millions in the future. Because, for instance, I can, like in the future, an AI editor that is actually as good, if not better than an editor, of course I'm going to go with the editor. However, if someone can already leverage the AI editing and is already an experienced editor, then I would rather pay them because they have the experience in editing to be able to review the footage and work with that AI produced footage better. And so if you want to consider it as the freelancer perspective or as the person that you might be working with an agency or, client's perspective, think of it that way. If you don't utilize it, then it will replace you and some bigger business will use it as a tool and not hire you because you have the experience with the AI that you've learned over the past couple of years. So basically, utilize it or be replaced. But I hope for the best with it for you, if that makes any sense. But, just utilize it, leverage it, and let's hope that the advancements of AI really, take us to where we can't comprehend it to be going. So, yeah, utilize AI, utilize OpenAI, Sora, ChatGPT, and everything to come, because it will replace you, or you can use it as a tool to help you in your creative endeavors in your work. So good luck with it, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.